Hi guys, it's Kimberly Bohon, and today you're listening to Live Abnormal. Chapter 14 of 1 Corinthians is what we're looking at today. You know, it all is about prophecy, and Paul said he desired that every one of us was able to prophesy. Some of you are like, okay, Kim, you just went over the woohoo line where it's talking about prophecy. You know, he desired that we all prophesy. Why? To build each other up, to speak from what the Lord is saying. I want to encourage you to be careful on who you allow to speak into your life. But I also want to encourage you to desire the gift of prophecy so that you can speak into one another's lives. About a year and a half ago, I was at the point of we were about to launch Live Abnormal and go full force with it. And I just was frustrated. And I remember sitting by this bed and I said, Lord, do you even know where I live? Do you know where I'm at? And I was so frustrated and I was in tears and I was just like, God, I desire to do this, but I don't even know if you know where I'm at. And the next day, it was so strange. It was a lady called me, and I'd never been to her church, but she said, hey, we're having this special service. She was a friend of mine, but she said, I felt like I should invite you. And I said, okay. And I went in, and the man that was there, he was known for giving prophetic words to people. And I sat on the very back row by myself in this very large church so that no one would notice me. You've done that, right? And the man began to give personal prophecies, and all of a sudden he says, hey, you on the back row with the specific shirt I had on. I was like, oh, great, here we go. And I remember like it was yesterday, he said, the Lord wants me to tell you that he knows where you're at. I was like, whoa. He read my mail, in other words. He said, he knows exactly where you're at. And he sees you. I had not shared with anyone, what my prayer had been the day before except the Lord. And so I knew that that was a direct word from the Lord. Today, I want to encourage you to desire the gift of prophecy, as Paul talked about. Desire building one another up. He says it's one thing to be able to speak in tongues because that speaks directly to God. But he says the other gift of prophecy is so helpful for the body of Christ. So today, I ask that you read 1 Corinthians 14 and desire the gift of prophecy as Paul spoke about in 1 Corinthians. Live abnormal 1 Corinthians style.